Hey everybody, Sean here from Somm Wine Club, and I've got some wine for you. This is the 2018 Yangarra Estate Shiraz from McLaren Vale in South Australia, part of the June 2022 Somm Wine Club box. Yangarra is one of Australia's greatest producers. They are an icon in McLaren Vale, which is about an hour and a bit south of Adelaide in South Australia, a place that I lived for a little while, so I've been out to the vineyards, I've driven around in this area, and I've seen it firsthand, so I understand a lot of what they're saying about this place and about how important it is to the region of McLaren Vale. Yangarra is based in an area of McLaren Vale called Blewett Springs. They are on what's called the Maslin Sands, which is a 50-plus million-year-old ironstone and sand deposit that exists in McLaren Vale, some of the most ancient soils for winemaking on Earth. And the Shiraz is coming from 13 individual blocks scattered around their estate vineyard that are a mix of this ironstone and sand. This wine I think is an incredible representation of what Australian Shiraz can and should be. This is not trying to be the southern or the northern Rhone. It's not trying to be French. It's not trying to be anything other than just a great kind of snapshot of this region and of this grape variety. Let's taste it, and we can talk about it from there. So the winemaker for Yangarra is a guy named Peter Fraser, who is a native South Australian. He is really taken Yangarra into the next stage of its life, even though it is a historic property that started in the 1940s, I believe, was the first vintage under this label. Lots of black fruit here, blackberry, black cherry, licorice, cinnamon, anise. This wine does see a little bit of oak, mostly neutral oak, but there's about 20% new. Just gives it this undertone of kind of baking spice and sweet spice character, but definitely not enough to overpower the concentration of the fruit here. It's still just lots of kind of black raspberry, blackberry, black cherry. Australian Shiraz, I think, maybe has a little bit of a reputation for being bruising and overly heavy and overly oaked and overly alcoholic. And this is not a light-bodied wine. This is still dense. It still has an incredible amount of concentration, but it's so well balanced. The tannins are really supple. They're really easy. They're soft on the palate, even if they're concentrated. The fruit and the acidity and the texture is all really, really well integrated. And the alcohol doesn't stick out. This is 14% alcohol, which for some Australian Shiraz is low. You see them 15 and a half, 16% alcohol, which is, it's too much. It shows nothing but alcohol. And in this case, this is all about the character of that bright, energetic fruit. Yangarra is also farming biodynamically. They are farming using regenerative organic practices. They're really keeping soil health in mind, which if you have 50-plus million-year-old soils, keeping the soils healthy is obviously very important. Andrew Kyer, who's a master of wine from Australia, has talked about this vineyard being just kind of bursting with life, teeming with bugs and birds and other animals, and everything is really connected here, and you taste that in the wine. As we start to move into what I hope is going to be warmer weather, it's been kind of shit so far, but turn on the grill, fire up the barbecue, do some like sticky baby back ribs or like a brisket or something with some smokiness to it. Shiraz loves that peppery, smoky character that you get from a grill. So you can do grilled vegetables on there. Anything that's going to be some fire, put a little heat on it, get some spice. And that's going to really help this wine shine. that's probably going to be my dinner tomorrow. Thanks very much for tuning in, everybody. We'll see you all next time.